The fact that this woman was married to her husband for 4 whole years without sex is not even what is interesting about this case, but that she's laughing saying it. You guys should come see this video with me and tell me what you think.
I was devastated to find out that my husband was still gay.
Still gay?
Yes, ma'am.
Still gay? Meaning
Yes,
he was gay before you married him?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Your Honor.
He told me, excuse me, Garrett, you told me that that part of your life was over. That when we got married,
I told you.
Mr. Hooker, well, you just answered my question. If he told you that that part of his life was over, then that means that you knew that he was gay at one time.
Yes, ma'am, but he promised me before I even accepted his proposal that that part of his life was over. He was in that part no more.
I told her, Your Honor, that I was trying to make a clean sweep with my life, but I didn't know how it was going to turn out.
Jerry, you told me that part of your life was over.
I never told you.
Stop the bickering between yourselves and talk to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what did you tell her?
I told her that I had relationships with men before we even got married. I let her know how things were with me before we even got married, and she said yes to my proposal at that time. I never told her that I could change, because I didn't know if I could. I said I was going to try to.
So you went in telling her the truth?
Yes.
And her eyes were wide open,
yes.
And she knew exactly what she was getting into?
Yes, Your Honor, she really did.
Your Honor, I really sincerely, I've known Garrett since high school. And
so
when
since high school you've known him and you didn't know he was gay?
No, ma'am. In high school he had women and he had other relationships. He was engaged before and when get ready to get married, and I stopped the wedding before. And when he proposed to me,
I did not. What wedding?
He was supposed to get married to someone else before he was engaged when we was in high school.
Wait, now he was engaged in high school and he was supposed to marry someone else?
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a second. And you stopped the wedding?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you were Miss Hot Stuff. How you stop the wedding?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I wasn't Miss Hot Stuff.
Well, how did you stop the wedding?
He didn't marry her. He was supposed to marry her. They were engaged, and he didn't marry her.
Because he was in love with you?
I guess so.
Your Honor, in high school, I don't even recall even being engaged. I was engaged, but it was not when I was in high school. It was when I was working at another department store, and the female herself.
Was this after high school?
It was after high school, and the female herself broke off the engagement because she had met someone else. She, my wife here, did not break off any.
Well, she wanted to think that it was broken off because of her. Maybe you told her.
I did not tell her
that you weren't in love with the other woman and you wanted her.
I did not tell her any such thing, Your Honor.
Don't you think that was a little deceptive? If you knew you were gay and you were engaged to another woman, she had reasonable cause to believe that you liked women and wanted to be married to a woman.
Well, maybe so, Your Honor. But it all boils down to when I proposed to her, I let her know what I was involved in.
That you weren't sure.
That I wasn't sure. And she knew.
That is not what he told me, Your Honor.
Yes, you did.
That is not what he told me.
Your Honor.
Maybe you thought your love was enough for him, that it would make him change.
No, ma'am. He told me out of his own mouth that he would change because he wanted to be the father for my daughter, and he wanted to be with me, that he loved me, and that he wanted to marry me, and that part of his life was in the past. He wanted to move on past that. That was in his past, and that we were going to build a future together.
Well, Ms. Hooker, let me ask you this. Isn't it possible that Mr. Hooker did, in his mind, say, I don't want to be gay anymore. I want to have a wife. I want to be a father, and that is my desire. But because of whatever goes on inside of his brain that confuses him, he was unable to do what he really wanted to do. Couldn't that have been true, that he really wanted to?
Yes, ma'am, and that's why I gave him a chance, Your Honor. I believed what he said. I believed that he really wanted to change.
So what happened? When did you find out? I think that he was lying.
Throughout the time, when we got married in September. Throughout the time, Garrett started going on a lot of trips. While he was on one of his trips
right after marriage?
Yes, ma'am. He told me that he was going on a trip looking for jobs because the job that he was working was going out of business. Okay? He told me he was going looking for employment so he could take care of me and my child.
And when he go on these trips, how long would he stay?
3-4 days, sometimes the whole weekend. It would
And you never investigated what job offer he had?
I believe what he said, Your Honor. I believe this man. I was in love with this man. I believed what he told me.
Mr. Hooker, were you out there hooking up somebody else?
No, I was not, Your Honor. I was going on one trip. It was one trip.
Let him talk, Mrs. Hooker.
It was on the weekend of my birthday. I recall it very right, as if it was right now.
How long after marriage?
It was a month after marriage.
Didn't take your wife?
No,
No.
because
A week after marriage, you want to leave her to go to friends?
it was just a trip for my birthday, Your Honor.
But wouldn't you want to celebrate your birthday with your wife? The love was gone that quick?
No, we celebrated when I got back.
But you wanted to be with somebody else to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
And who'd you celebrate with, Mr. Hooker?
It was just some friends of mine.
Friends like whom?
They were friends.
Male, female, in between?
Male friends.
Oh, so you preferred to be with them.
But the key word was that they were friends, Your Honor.
Did you have any clues before then that he may not be interested in you?
Your Honor, I found while he was on the trip, I found photos of him dressed in drag. Your Honor, when I had planned this big birthday surprise, I had went out and bought him a present. I just thought, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was looking for a job, and that when he came home, we would have a celebration. While he was gone, I found these photos of him in drag. I received a phone call from one of his male lovers telling me, well, look, your husband is up here with me. He came to see me. He didn't come for no job interview. I'm his lover now, and you are out the picture. He called me at our home phone and told me this. I said, well, why do you feel you need to tell me that? He said, because God is not man enough to tell you, but I think you need to know.
Well, why would you listen to a stranger?
I did. I questioned my husband when he returned home, Your Honor. When he returned home, he had hickeys all over his neck, like a chain around his neck.
You weren't having any passion with him?
No, ma'am. We haven't consecrated our marriage. We've been married 4 years. Me and my husband have
You mean consummated?
No, ma'am. We have
What do you mean you haven't consummated your marriage?
We have never had sex, Your Honor.
You've never had sex with him?
We have never had sex.
Not one time?
No, ma'am. When I put on lingerie, girl.
Not on your honeymoon night?
No, ma'am.
Not on your wedding night?
No, ma'am.
The next day?
No, ma'am.
Never?
No, ma'am. I put on lingerie. He asked me, why you wearing this for? Why you putting on that stuff for?
Your Honor.
Mrs. Hooker.
I got lingerie for wedding gifts that I wanted to wear for my husband, because that's who I love. You understand what I'm saying?
Hold on a second. Let me get to this. Miss Hooker.
Yes, ma'am.
You married a man.
Yes, ma'am.
Wedding night.
Yes, ma'am.
Fantasy time.
Yes.
The best sex in the world, supposedly.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
The man didn't touch you that night.
Did not touch me.
Well, didn't you have a clue then that he...
Your Honor... Your Honor, I thought that he wanted, I didn't want to rush him, because he did tell me he had that in his past, and I thought that we would take time. But after a month, and then he come back with hickeys on his neck, I was
Wait
like,
a minute.
no.
You were willing to give this man a month before he had sex with you to see if he was out of his gay lifestyle?
Your Honor, I love this man. I was willing to give him that time so he could get himself together. He told me it was over that and we were going to be together, and I believed him. And I was giving him the time that he needed to get himself together.
How long were you willing to give him?
After a month, I thought it was too long. That's what I'm saying.
So you went for a whole month, and your husband,
yes, ma'am,
not your lover, not your friend, not your boyfriend, your husband,
my husband,
never showed a sexual interest in you in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
No, ma'am.
You're a good woman.
Your Honor.
Mr. Hooker.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, if you told her you were willing to try, when were you going to start trying? Doesn't sound like to me you were too interested in being a man and being in love with her and being a husband to her. At least you could have put forth some effort the first night. Don't you think so?
Yes, Your Honor. But as far as the trip goes, Your Honor.
No, I don't want the trip yet.
Okay, Your Honor.
Why? On the first night, the very first night, the first week, you couldn't even try to do it for, that's not much effort. A week?
Well, we kissed and cuddled and stuff, but I wasn't ready for that as of yet, Your Honor.
So you had no sexual interest in her as a female? You weren't ready for that?
I wasn't ready, no, Your Honor, I wasn't.
Mentally, knowing it was wedding night, you couldn't tell yourself, well, I'll just try it anyway. You loved her. You didn't love her enough to try to make her happy?
I was making her happy, but I just couldn't.
I don't think so. No, he was. Well, you want to know something?
Yes, ma'am.
You may not need a divorce at all. You agree that you've never had sex with your wife?
Yeah.
Your marriage has never been consummated.
Did the judge?
Mr. Hooker, for a night, 5 minutes, and I've heard of 5 minute sex, but you didn't even do 5 minutes.
No, ma'am.
That wasn't, what did you expect from her? What did you expect her to do about it?
I don't know.
So then what happened? You've been living a lie, and it's not fair.
Yes.
If you didn't want to be married and didn't want to be a husband and do what a woman expected, you wanted to have your relationships with men, you should have stayed out there and dealt with them. You don't do that. And you say you have a child?
Yes, ma'am.
So now you've pulled a child into it who's thinking I'm going to have a father, and now she has to be hurt by it. Didn't you realize that? You didn't have any consideration for the child?
Yes, I help with Denise. I take care of Denise. Well,
No, but what I'm saying is, if you didn't realize that if this relationship didn't work, and it quickly that you've pulled a child into it, thinking I have a dad, and all of a sudden there's no dad there because you guys were going to break up. You didn't think she was going to stay with you, did you? Did you?
No, Your Honor.
And would you stay with her when you realized that I don't want to deal with being a husband and having relationships with a woman? Would you?
No.
Okay. What else can I do for you?
Ma'am, I have a question. It's a phone bill that he ran up talking to his lovers.
Oh, my goodness.
He called
Your
them
Honor.
numerous of times at night. I would wake up, get up, and go in the front room. He on the phone with them long distance. I'm a single parent. This
Now,
phone
when
bill
did this go on? After he came back from the birthday celebration?
After he came back, and sometimes throughout the day, sometimes he would use the phone calling. He said job interviews. I don't know.
Well, he was interviewing for jobs, but he didn't tell you what kind of job. He just didn't tell you what kind of job.
Your Honor, and this phone bill is $500. I feel that he should be responsible for taking care of this bill. He ran it up talking to his lovers, and I don't feel that I should have to pay for something that he enjoyed.
What about this phone bill?
Your Honor, I do take fault in some of those calls, but I did not make $500 worth of phone calls at no time while we were together. And furthermore, I don't see why she should be bringing me here about this phone bill when the bill was in my sister's name.
So the phone in your house was in your sister's
Yes,
name?
because I couldn't get a phone. And when I married her, she had the same problem going on with her phone. So when my sister moved in, my sister put the phone on in the house.
And your sister put the phone on in your house
Yes.
for your benefit,
Yes.
because you and your wife couldn't get a phone in your name.
Right.
And so now you think that your wife shouldn't be concerned about it getting paid because it's not in her name.
No, I'm not saying that, Your Honor. I'm not saying that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I feel that it should be my sister who should be bringing me here and not her. And
I feel that neither should be bringing you here because the bill should have been paid. How about that?
well, that's probably true too, Your Honor. But still, I didn't make $500 worth of phone calls.
What do you say the phone bills were?
Well, for my call, at least $250, at least.
Your Honor, his share is more than
It is
$250.
not. It is
Why
not.
do you say that?
Because all the long distance calls belong to him.
They did not
I
all
have no
belong to
one
me.
out of town to call. Everyone I have is in town. I have no out of town people to call whatsoever.
No friends or relatives?
No friends or relatives.
You do-
And you weren't job hunting out of town?
No, ma'am.
Well, what if he made a long distance call? What if he made long distance calls searching for jobs?
For jobs, that would be different. But the calls because some of the numbers that was up there, I questioned to find out where they really businesses, and a lot of them were personal home phones.
She called her uncle.
Uncle doesn't live out of town. She said she doesn't have any friends
She
or
does, Your
relatives
Honor.
that live out
She
of town.
does, Your Honor.
I find that hard to believe.
She does, Your Honor.
How often did you call your friends?
I call my friends
Every day.
every other day.
Usually in marriages, bills and things and debts and obligations are divided equally. But that's when the debt and the obligation benefits the marriage, and it's for the benefit of one of the parties to help in the marital situation. This was no different than if you were out paying a motel bill, and a motel bill while you had an extramarital affair, and you charged it on your credit card. I certainly wouldn't make the wife pay it. Same thing with this phone bill. You did not benefit the relationship by running up long-distance phone bills talking to your friends and lovers. So it's the order of the court that Mr. Hooker, will order to pay $450. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt since neither of you had any proof as to what the calls were extensively. I find it hard to believe in this society today that you don't have anyone that you know that lives outside of your local calling area and that you didn't make at least some long-distance phone calls. So I don't believe that you made them regularly, and he admits that he made them every other day. So I'm putting most of it on you. So you will pay $450 toward this telephone bill, even though it's in your sister's name. It was your obligation, you and Ms. Hooker's. That's the order of the court. Court's adjourned.
All rise.
What do you think about this video? Please drop your thought in the comment section. Please like and share this video for others to see.